Dr. Deuk here at the Deuk Spine Institute, and it is a beautiful January 26, 2023. And I have with me one of my patients who's traveled from Michigan.
Actually, South Carolina. I'm from Michigan.
Originally Michigan, from
Yep.
South Carolina now recently. You had surgery just yesterday.
Correct.
How do you feel today?
Awesome. No pain where the pain was in my vertebrae is gone.
How long did you have that back pain for?
38 years.
Wow, 38 years. So you remember to the year
Well,
how long
because
you've had it.
I remember lifting up an engine and hearing my back explode like a shotgun. And I went down on the ground, and you know what happened after that.
So for 38 years you've lived in pain, you were in the military, and why didn't you get it fixed sooner?
Well, I went to Walter Reed to have a neck fusion. I had a really good doctor there who knew I had back problems, and he asked me, he said, you should wait until there's a doctor or some sort of procedure that you won't have to get the fusion and fix the problem. And he was correct.
So you waited, and how did you find out about Deuk Spine Institute and the Deuk laser disc repair?
So I watched Newsmax, and I saw another gentleman that does similar work that you do, and I looked at his stuff, and then my daughter's a nurse practitioner, and we said we should look and see if there's somebody else out there to talk to. I found you. I was impressed after looking at your website and seeing your procedures and how upfront you were with everything. It was a no-brainer.
And here you are now, sitting in the chair, giving your own testimony.
Exactly.
What was life like for you living with back pain before we did the surgery yesterday?
Oh, it was terrible. It was debilitating. The things I like to do, I couldn't do. You know, like picking things up. I mean, I like to do that. I just like to be involved in everything, and I couldn't do it.
So you would limit what you did because of the pain?
Absolutely.
Because you were afraid to set it off?
Correct.
When did the pain in your back become constant?
Probably 25 years ago. The injury, at first, you know, they did some ice massages and different pain things for it where I was able to finish up my military career. Being a mechanic by trade, if I bent over, I had to go to a sitting position straight up because I would just lock up. And then there'd just be days I couldn't get out of bed because my muscles would just contract so tight that I couldn't move. And I'd have to go see a chiropractor, or I'd have to go get a shot. I'd have to do something to be able to start moving again.
And the mistake a lot of people make is they think the muscles are the cause of the pain, but it's not. They're reacting to the disc pain.
Right.
You can see the disc is actually the cause of the pain because we discovered at Deuk Spine Institute there's a tear in the back of the disc that causes the pain, and that tear gets filled with jelly that's trying to escape from the center of the disc, and we call that a herniation. Anyway, it can happen with bulging disc, herniated disc, protruding disc, ruptured disc. All of those injuries to the back of the disc can cause this back pain. And now the back pain you had before the surgery is gone.
Yes.
Completely.
Yeah. And you got a chance to see I've got a complicated medical history, if you would, with injuries and such. And to be able to use my back again just makes life so much better.
Absolutely. Now, you have a special history with your back, don't you?
Yes.
You have tattoos back there.
I do.
And you have won some awards.
I have.
Can you tell us about that?
It's a funny story, but I used to ride motorcycles, and someone took my motorcycle jacket that had all my stuff on it. So I went to a friend of mine who was in the military, and I said, here's my DD-214, put it on my back so nobody can steal it. And so you see my whole military history for 21 years is on my back. Every place I was, whatever I did. It's pretty intense.
You're very proud of your back because it represents the history of your life and your accomplishments. And we went and we fixed your back. So now you can display it without pain.
And I'm going to add a new medal. And the medal is going to be the Deuk Spine Institute.
Deuk Spine Institute logo.
That's it.
Yeah, that was our agreement. If I fix his back pain, he puts the Deuk Spine Institute logo on his back because he said that the back is the story of his life. His tattoos are the story of his life, and so this is a big chapter in his life. It's the rest of his life without that pain.
That's right.
Yeah. And so if you watched the surgery, you could see his beautiful tattoos, and we did everything we could to preserve them. We went in with the laser, and I cleaned out those 3 discs, and it turned out all 3 of them were causing severe pain for you. And we successfully debrided the tears and the herniation using the laser.
I saw that.
It went perfect, and it didn't have any problems with it. Anything you want to say to your fans out there?
I do. Anybody that has back injury, if you haven't checked out the site, his website, please do. Take the time, and if you want to get your back fixed, come see him.
Well, Well, I want to thank you for your service to our country and congratulate you on the faith that you had in having us help you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.